Hi Commanders, welcome back. A few weeks ago, I got the Dravec, and since I kept track of every tank I used for each mission, I thought I would share what worked for me. This video is about the Vanguard missions, so hopefully this helps you out if you're stuck on any of these missions. Before we start talking about the missions, I recommend you to install the Distance Marker mod. It's going to be very useful for some of the missions. You can find the link in the description down below. Mission 1. Be the top player on your team by damage cost and destroy an enemy heavy tank. I completed this mission with the KP set and the T95 Chieftain. This one is easy, just play any tank you know you are good with, go to the heavy flank, get your kill, and do your damage. Just keep an eye on your hit points. Remember that the longer you survive, the more damage you can deal. Number 2. Cause damage to enemy heavy tanks by shooting them 8 times and cause 1500 HP of damage to enemy heavy tanks. For this mission, do not play a tank with big alpha damage. Getting the 1500 HP of damage is not a problem. You can play something like a 60 TP with 750 alpha damage, fire twice, and be done with the damage. But you still need 6 more shots to enemy heavy tanks to complete the mission, and that can be tricky. I did this mission with the Black Prince and the Carnarvon AX. Both have a great rate of fire, so getting the 8 shots to enemy heavy tanks was not a problem. And by the time I did, I already had the damage. Tanks like the T110E5 and Super Conqueror are good options at tier 10, but I think this mission is easier to complete at tier 8 with tanks like the Carnarvon or T32. You know, something with a low alpha damage but a great rate of fire. Number 3. Destroy 3 enemy vehicles of 3 different types or cause 500 HP of damage by ramming. For this mission, don't go for the kills, just cause the damage by ramming. Put a turbo and hardening on any fast heavy, preserve your HP at the start of the battle, wait for the enemy team to get spotted, and find an isolated target you can ram. I did this mission with the Object 260 and the E50M, but there are plenty of options. The good old IS-7, Object 277, and if you have the tier 11 KR-1, that's a great tank. This mission shouldn't take you long to complete, maybe a couple of battles and you are done. Number 4. Cause 3250 HP of damage to enemy vehicles or block 2000 HP of damage while your vehicle is stationary. This one is easy too. Just go for the damage. There are no extra conditions. You don't have to survive, win, or get any kills. Just damage. I did this mission with the T95 Chieftain and the Caro 45T. Play a tank you usually get good results with, and the mission should be completed in no time. Number 5. Destroy an enemy vehicle during the first 4 minutes of the battle and cause 1500 HP of damage during the first 4 minutes of the battle. With how quickly battles are nowadays, this mission shouldn't take you long to complete. I did it with the Black Prince and the AT-15A, and I decided to try it at lower tiers because the chances of playing against new or less experienced players are higher at this tier, so it's a bit easier to get the kill and the damage, but any tier should be good for this one. In case you're having trouble getting the kill, you can always play in a platoon with friends and ask them to help you out. Number 6. Cause 3500 HP of damage to enemy vehicles and destroy an enemy vehicle within your view range. This one is similar to mission number 4. You need a little more damage to destroy a tank within your view range. I did it with the Griffon and the Caro 45T. I went to the heavy flank, and when I saw a tank with low HP, I used the magazine to get the kill. As long as you play with a tank you like, it's all good. Also, try to play at higher tiers since there's more HP around the map. And again, if you're struggling with the kill, you can ask a friend for help. Number 7. Have total damage cost and damage blocked by armor equal to or exceeding 3 times the hit points of your vehicle. I recommend you to play tanks that can bounce quite a few shots, and don't use hardening or any field modifications that give extra hit points. This will lower the requirement. I completed this one with the Type 5 and the E100, which is around 10k. I did 6000 damage and the rest was on damage block. It took a couple of battles to get it done, but if you have the tanks, this one shouldn't be that hard. Right now, the Type 5 and Type 4 Heavy are broken, or if you wanna try it at a tier 8, the VK100 and the KB4 are great choices too. You can have a 4k damage battle with these tanks and the rest can be damage blocked. And that's it, mission completed. Number 8. Cause 2000 HP of damage to enemy vehicles of the same tier or higher by shooting them from a distance of 50 meters or less, or cause 4000 HP of damage to enemy vehicles. For this mission, just go for the 4000 damage, there are no extra conditions. I recommend you to play a heavy tank since the combats are usually at short distances, and who knows, you might get the 2000 damage from 50 meters or less in the process. I completed this one with the Type 5 and the can opener, but any tank you enjoy playing at the tier 10 is fine. I wouldn't try this one at tier 11 just in case you get the opportunity to do the 2000 damage first. So far there aren't many tier 11s out there, and most battles are against tier 10s, so the damage wouldn't count for the first condition. Number 9. Earn the High Caliber Award. This mission takes some time to complete. To get a high caliber, the damage cost must be at least 20% of the total HP of enemy vehicles. And there's another condition a few players forget sometimes. The moment you hit one of your allies with a direct shot, you can no longer get the high caliber medal, so you need to be careful with your shots. I did this mission at tier 8 with the Skoda T56 and the Defender, and I recommend you to try it at tier 8 too. A high caliber at tier 8 is around 5000 damage, which is a pretty good game for that tier. Maybe even at tier 7, it should be around 4000 damage, maybe less if you end up fighting tier 5s and 6s. Don't try to get a high caliber at higher tiers unless you are a really good player. That's something like 7000 plus damage games. So, if you have any broken tanks at a tier 8, play those. Be patient, and the battle where you earn a high caliber medal will eventually come. Good luck. Number 10. Cause 4500 HP of damage to enemy vehicles, or cause 1500 HP of damage to immobilized enemy vehicles. This mission is not that hard. You can focus on getting the 4500 damage, and by the time you're getting close, you probably hit a few tracked enemy vehicles and the mission will be completed. I did it with the Griffon and the Caro 45T. Because of the magazine, I didn't need to do the 4500 damage. I tracked a few tanks, hit them once or twice, and that was it. You can also play something with big alpha damage like the T123, E4 or Type 5. Hit someone twice while tracked, and it's done. Number 11. Destroy 3 enemy vehicles from a distance of 100 meters or less. This mission was the hardest of the set. It took me almost 80 battles to complete it. There was always a reason I couldn't get it done. Either someone stole a kill from me, the shot bounced, I low-rolled the kill shot, the base was captured before I could get the kills, or I was 3 meters away when I got the kill. That's why it's important to get the distance marker mod so you know exactly how far they are. I was so unlucky with this mission. I finally did it with the Type 5 and the IS. I tried at every tier, from 7 to 11. Maybe it took me that long because I was playing alone. Maybe this one is easier in a platoon. You can play with the 3 heavy tanks, go to the heavy flank, preserve your HP, and your platoon mates can take the hits for you so you can get the kills. You also need to get lucky with the map. City maps are great for this mission because the combats are closer. I hope it takes you fewer battles to complete it, and good luck. Number 12. Cause 3500 HP of damage to enemy medium tanks and tank destroyers, or block 2000 HP of damage from enemy medium tanks and tank destroyers. I completed this one with the Type 5 and the mouse. I positioned myself in a way I could get shot by enemy medium tanks and tank destroyers, and the damage blocked was done. Try it at higher tiers because you have more HP to survive. It all depends on the map, but this one shouldn't take you long. You might end up fighting lower tiers and mission completed. Number 13. Destroy 3 enemy heavy or medium tanks or cause 3500 HP of damage to enemy heavy tanks or medium tanks. I did this mission with a can opener and the T95 chieftain. 3500 damage is not much at high tiers, just focus on the damage. In case you're not getting lucky with the matchmaker, you can play in a platoon with the 2 other friends, and ask them to play in a heavy or medium tanks to increase the chances of getting into a battle with plenty of those. Number 14. Cause 3500 HP of damage to enemy vehicles that hit your vehicle. I completed this one with the can opener and the contriver. Again, 3500 damage is not much at high tiers. You just have to make sure you get hit at least once by the tanks you are shooting. It can be a bounce or a critical hit, it doesn't matter. I recommend you to play a heavy tank just because they have more HP and armor. This one should be easy. Play a tank you like and it'll be done in no time. Number 15. Cause, receive, and block a total of 9000 HP of damage. This mission is the easiest of the set. I did it with the Type 5 and the mouse. Play a tank that can bounce some shots, use hardening, and if you're lucky, you'll get it done on the first try. You can have a 4000 damage gain, block 3000 damage, that's already 7000, die, and mission completed. If you have the tier 11 Taschenlatte, this mission is even easier. I think it has almost 4000 HP fully upgraded, but any tier 10 heavy with enough HP and armor will do. And that's it for the Vanguard missions, commanders. I'm curious to know what worked for you. Maybe you tried something different? You can share which mission took you the longest to complete and how you completed it. Anything that can help those who might be struggling. Leave a comment. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.